Well, it was a day for India, but specifically about the extraordinary men of this country. What a game. First, from hockey, edge of the seat match. These extraordinary men, of course, then leading us with a 41-year history that has now come forth. Remember, after 41 years, the country managing this medal in Olympics, defeating Germany 5-4. It was an edge of the seat match. Manpreet Singh's leading the game and, of course, the team, whilst Rajesh's save got us that bronze medal in hockey. A bronze nevertheless, but what a history, and of course congratulations pouring in for the men since morning. But not just them, the individual of the day, the darling of Dangal in wrestling, 7-4, winning Ravi Dahiya, all of 23 years of age, from Jhajjar in Haryana, was up against the Russian Olympic Committee's Zor Yugev. But what a match that he managed to bring forth for us. Of course, we would have loved a gold, but it is a silver. Nevertheless, it is a medal for the country today. So talking about Ravi Dahiya today, it is a silver medal. Many, of course, were praying, hoping for a gold. Nevertheless, many also realize the effort and achievement that Ravi Dahiya has put in. Now, he's bagged a silver medal in men's 57-kilogram freestyle event. It was a 7-4 loss to Russia's, and specifically Russian Olympic Committee's Zor Yugev in the final. Ravi Dahiya, remember, now becomes the second Indian wrestler after Sushil Kumar to win the silver medal at the Olympic Games, and is the fifth wrestler to bag an Olympic medal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was quick to congratulate Dahiya on the silver medal achievement. He in fact tweeted that Dahiya's fighting spirit and tenacity was outstanding.
रवि दहिया जिस हिम्मत से, बहादुरी से और जिस तरीके से खेला, उसकी मैं बहुत बहुत प्रशंसा करता हूं और उसको बधाई देता हूं कि आखिर हरियाणा के एक वीर सपूत ने और सिल्वर मेडल जो हमको मिला है, तो सिल्वर मेडल में, खेल में ये हार जीत तो एक प्रकार का उसका एक हिस्सा होता है खेल का, लेकिन फिर भी अच्छे खेल खेलने के नाते से उसको जो सिल्वर मेडल मिला है उसको भी मैं बधाई देता हूं। वर्षों बाद इस प्रकार के खिलाड़ी जो आगे बढ़ते हैं, इनका एक अच्छा रोल रहता है। और अब ये चूँकि सिल्वर मेडल जीत करके आ रहा है, तो हरियाणा सरकार जो हमारी अपनी पॉलिसी है, क्लास 1 की नौकरी ये उनकी सुनिश्चित की गई है, तो क्लास 1 की नौकरी उनको दी जाएगी और एक प्लॉट जहां भी हरियाणा में वो चाहें तो 50% की कंसेशन पर वो प्लॉट भी दिया जाएगा।
बहुत खुशी है क्योंकि सिल्वर मेडल आया है, हम खाली आए नहीं है, हमें उम्मीद थी गोल्ड मेडल की, लेकिन जैसा रवि ने मुकाबला किया है, इतना कड़ा मुकाबला दिया है, तो हमें मेडल ही मान रहे हैं, हमने गोल्ड ही जीत लिया। क्योंकि जैसी सुविधाएं मिलती हैं हमारे गाँव से, हमारे यहाँ मिट्टी का अखाड़ा है, मिट्टी से शुरुआत करते हैं, फिर वहाँ मैट की कुश्ती होती है, तो सुविधाओं के हिसाब से जो सुविधाएं मिलती हैं उस हिसाब से तो रवि ने बहुत बढ़िया टक्कर दी है। आज पूरे देश को खुशी है, बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हैं। इतने देशवासियों की उम्मीदें थी, फिर भी मेडल हम लेकर आए हैं। रवि यंग लड़का है, आगे बहुत उम्मीदें हैं, आगे भी ओलंपिक लड़ेगा और तब गोल्ड आ जाएगा। 2024 में होगा। अब जो है सुविधाएं, अगर हमारे गांव में सुविधाएं हो जाएं तो यहाँ से बहुत लड़के निकल जाएंगे रवि के।
हमारे लिए सिल्वर भी गोल्ड है और हम चाहते हैं जैसे ही हमारा बच्चा यहाँ से इस मिट्टी से निकलकर जापान में, टोक्यो में ओलंपिक में पार्टिसिपेट किया है और सिल्वर मेडल लेके आया, देश का नाम रोशन किया है, हम इससे भी बहुत बहुत संतुष्ट हैं और देशवासी, प्रदेशवासी, गांववासी उसकी खुशियों में 4 चांद लगा देंगे।
You may see the medal podium in Tokyo Olympics, but also remember the village in Haryana. The sheer hard work and passion of a young boy who managed to defeat all adversity in his play and went on to make a name for himself at Tokyo Olympics. Remember the person, the effort, the struggle behind the achievement that we are all applauding today. Take a look now about the profile, about the person, Ravi Dahiya, and the effort that he has put in to reach where he has. Take a look at this special story.
From a village in Haryana's Sonipat to the podium of sport's greatest event. 23-year-old Ravi Kumar Dahiya's story is one of grit and determination. All of 10, Dahiya started training under the watchful eyes of legendary wrestler and coach Satpal Singh. Like many sportsperson in India, his family's financial status became a hurdle in Dahiya's wrestling future. But he had a father who wanted his son to fulfill his dream. Working in a rented paddy field, Rakesh Kumar Dahiya struggled to make ends meet, but never let his son give up on his ambition.
रवि जी यहाँ 6 साल का पहलवानी करने लग गया था जी। गांव में एक छोटा मिट्टी का खाड़ा था, एक अंसराज ब्रह्मचारी जी वो करवा कर था। फिर वहाँ 17 साल में जी मैट पे कुश्ती करवाई, प्रैक्टिस हुई है। वहाँ से बाद में जी फिर मेडल भी बाहर से आने लगे जी। भाई मैं गोल्ड मेडल ले आऊँगा, पापा बोला वहाँ ओलंपिक में नंबर पड़ने के बाद। और मैं पूरी मेहनत कम से कम 8-10 घंटे रोजाना मेहनत करता है रवि।
It was in Chhatrasal, the training ground for India's most accomplished matmen, including Sushil Kumar and Yogeshwar Dutt, that Dahiya honed his skills and learnt the tricks of freestyle wrestling. The first success came when he won the silver medal at 2015 Junior World Championships. After that, Dahiya never looked back. Bureau Report, India Today.
Unlike all exclusive interviews first on India Today, Ravi Dahiya, after winning that silver medal, spoke to India Today's Boria Majumdar and Rahul Rawat. Listen in to this exclusive conversation.
देखो जी बड़ा मौका है पर और अच्छा कर सकते थे, पर थोड़ा कुछ कमी थी शायद रहेगी। लोग काफी बड़ा मौका बनते।
रवि, हमारे देश में सिल्वर छोड़ के गोल्ड तो कभी आया नहीं है। आपको ये एहसास है कि आपने क्या जीत कर लाए हो इंडिया के लिए? सब आपके लिए सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं इंडिया में।
देखो जी नहीं आया, पर ये थोड़ा ना क्या कि भी नहीं आ सकता, पर हम तो कोशिश उसी की कर रहे थे, पर कुछ रह गई थी।
और भाई ये खुशी का मौका, तो खुशी की बात करो अब तो।
रवि, इतने सालों का वो स्ट्रगल, छत्रसाल स्टेडियम में आप बचपन में गए थे जब आपके पिता ने वहां छोड़ा था। आज उस मौके पे कैसे देखते हैं? आज जो सोचा था जब आपने छत्रसाल स्टेडियम में कदम रखा था, आज वो सारे सपने पूरे हो गए, सारा स्ट्रगल।
ये अच्छा लग रहा है जी, पर क्या बताएं जी, बाद में बात कर लेंगे। देखो जी बड़ा मौका है पर और अच्छा कर सकते थे, पर थोड़ा कुछ कमी थी शायद रहेगी। लोग काफी बड़ा मौका बनते।
रवि, हमारे देश में सिल्वर छोड़ के गोल्ड तो कभी आया नहीं है। आपको ये एहसास है कि आपने क्या जीत कर लाए हो इंडिया के लिए? सब आपके लिए सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं इंडिया में।
देखो जी नहीं आया, पर ये थोड़ा ना क्या कि भी नहीं आ सकता, पर हम तो कोशिश उसी की कर रहे थे, पर कुछ रह गई थी।
और भाई ये खुशी का मौका, तो खुशी की बात करो अब तो।
रवि, इतने सालों का वो स्ट्रगल, छत्रसाल स्टेडियम में आप बचपन में गए थे जब आपके पिता ने वहां छोड़ा था। आज उस मौके पे कैसे देखते हैं? आज जो सोचा था जब आपने छत्रसाल स्टेडियम में कदम रखा था, आज वो सारे सपने पूरे हो गए, सारा स्ट्रगल।
ये अच्छा लग रहा है जी, पर क्या बताएं जी, बाद में बात कर लेंगे।
And of course, to congratulate him was Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who spoke to Ravi Dahiya, expressing his congratulations and importantly, remember, speaking to him about his fighting spirit, his tenacity, and importantly, the inspiration that Ravi Dahiya will now be to so many hundreds and thousands of not only just budding young wrestlers, but perhaps to many young boys across the country to take up sports, to take perhaps not only wrestling but other games as well, and ensure they bring many more medals to the country. Prime Minister Modi speaking to Ravi Dahiya after he got us the silver medal. So if it was one individual, Ravi Dahiya, it was a full team on the other side. It was the hockey team, and the day starting on a very good note when we got us that bronze medal. And of course, now they have got their medals in hand. Take a look at that lovely visual coming in and think of all the effort that these men have put in. Importantly, 41 years later, India has seen their hockey team on the podium get a medal, defeated Germany 5-4, edge of the seat match till the last moment, anything could have happened. It was Manpreet Singh's leadership, clearly, for the team of hockey that we are looking at this visual. But importantly, the one man in that team who also came into notice was P.R. Srijesh, the goalkeeper of the Indian men's hockey team, who ensured that while the rest of the team members are busy scoring goals, he would not let the opponents score a goal against India. But that's a team effort coming in for the team of hockey. So take a look now at one of the most historic days in Indian sports in Olympics for the country. The hockey team defeating Germany 5-4. What a thrilling match and what a team.
India, the most successful hockey team in Olympics history. Yet, for 41 years, we hadn't won a single medal at the world's biggest stage. But now, the 4-decade-long wait has finally come to an end. The Indian men's hockey team scripted history by beating 2008 and 2012 gold medalist Germany in the bronze medal match. And it was a game for the ages. India edged the Germans by a single goal margin in a thriller that ended 5-4. The men in blue were staring down the barrel when Germany had taken a 3-1 lead in the second quarter. But as Captain Mandeep said, they never thought they were out of the game. They believed they could still win and did not give up.
We were 3-1 down and we didn't give up. And the way we just thought like we have to give up 100% until the last whistle. That's what I think we played. That was the mentality of the boys. And even 3-1 down, we just fight back, and we believe that we will come back and we will score goals.
What followed next was the fight back that will be remembered for ages to come. In 8 minutes spread across the second and third quarter, India pulled off an incredible comeback. They scored 4 goals. Yes, 4 goals in 8 minutes. Germany didn't know what hit them. From 1-3 down, India were now leading 5-3. And the entire nation was ecstatic. The entire country celebrated. While the Germans pulled a goal back in the fourth quarter, Manpreet Singh's side defended like there was no tomorrow and sealed a glorious victory for Team India. And the Indian captain was speechless after his side's fantastic victory.
Right now it's amazing because we've been working this hard from last long time, and finally we got a medal, and we are really proud, and I really don't know what to say about this because I'm speechless right now because I'm having an amazing feeling. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
So what if it's not a gold? It is a medal after 41 years. A watershed moment for Indian hockey perhaps. A moment that highlights that Indian hockey is once again in the ascendancy. The world number 3 team will hopefully build from here and get us the golden glory in Paris 2024. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Welcome back. Now, 2 years ago on this day, I was reporting from Jammu and Kashmir when a sudden announcement was made to abrogate Article 370, the special status for Jammu and Kashmir, and then bifurcate it, make it into a union territory. There was joy, there was celebration, but there was also shock. There was disappointment, there was also anger. 2 years on, what has changed in Jammu and Kashmir, in Ladakh? Take a look at the special report coming in from the Kashmir Rally. August 2019.
करीब 7 दशक के बाद 2 साल पहले 5 अगस्त को ही आर्टिकल 370 को हटाकर जम्मू कश्मीर के हर नागरिक को हर अधिकार, हर सुविधा का पूरा भागीदार बनाया गया था.
Markets shut, empty streets, and eerie silence. 2 years on, a guarded caution remains. Markets have opened, traffic is plying, but has the promised change arrived.
Now there is no Article 370. There is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas. And we are heading towards a new Kashmir, a strong and a prosperous and a dignified Jammu and Kashmir.
Mainstream leaders who were kept in detention for months in the Kashmir rally are today maybe less powerful, but they are definitely united. The PDP organized protests today to mark 2 years of what Mehbooba Mufti called a black day.
PDP activists are raising slogans against the Modi government and they are demanding the restoration of Article 370. PDP leader Firdaus Tak has clearly said that PDP will continue its fight for the restoration of Article 370.
आज का दिन जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए मातम का दिन है। ये लोग आज जो है मातम मना रहे हैं, जो जुल्म, सितम और बर्बरियत का दौर शुरू किया 2019 में बीजेपी की सरकार ने, उसके लिए यहाँ के लोग नालान हैं।
Bharatiya Janata Party has demolished every fundamental and constitutional institutions, not only in Jammu and Kashmir but in the entire country.
Street violence that used to erupt earlier, fermented by secessionist ideological groups, is a rare sight now. Saeed Ali Shah Gilani is no more deciding the valley's calendar. The administration recently released a circular stating those involved in stone pelting will not be eligible for the government services anymore, or even for the clearance of their passport.
Ma'am, has stone pelting seen a downward trend? Is it under control now?
I will say it has seen a downward trend and a massive downward trend, and as of now things are very much under control.
So what next? The hope lies with the youth of Jammu and Kashmir. The key is to give them the deserving opportunities. Youngsters believe that many announcements have been made, but the implementation is slow.
हम पिछले 10-12 साल से इस पे काम कर रहे हैं। उस टाइम भी हालात खराब, आपको पता ही यहाँ के हालात, तो और इस वाले फील्ड में सस्टेन करना, यहाँ पे रहना, फिर अपॉर्चुनिटीज अपने लिए खुद बनाना एक बहुत मुश्किल काम है।
However, restrictions in 2019 and COVID lockdown ever since has crippled business and affected education of children, especially in the Kashmir Valley. The change, as promised by the government, has been slow on the ground. And for peace in Kashmir, time is of ultimate essence.
The symbolism of dates in Kashmir is huge. We've seen how on particular dates there has been high security. Security has been beefed up in various areas. And when we talk about 5th August, you are bound to think that the same will happen. But this time around, we've got football matches which will be arranged in downtown. We have women's cricket plus Shikara race. This is the new Kashmir, in which every single Kashmiri has to participate. With camera person Syed Mohsin and Yogendra Singh, this is Shweta Singh in Srinagar for India Today.
And perhaps now the government's responsibility to be including people as much as possible, give them the opportunities that have been promised by the Modi government at the centre. Here's hoping that the people of Jammu and Kashmir see the change that has been promised by the government. It's all from me, but stay tuned.